What's up, everybody? Give everybody a few minutes to come on in. Hey, what's up, Kevin? Where was Kevin? Where when you retired? Where was your last station? Where was your last duty station? Eric, man, you're still awake, right on, buddy. What's up, Bob? Fort Drum Army Airfield. No kidding. Um, what was the coolest place you were ever stationed? Scott G, what's up? Scott Duranda, good evening. We're talking to Kevin Stone right at the moment. I asked him what his last duty station was. When he retired, he said Fort Drum. And then I asked him what was the coolest, and he just answered, let's see, how do you say that? Andoya, Norway. Wow, so you were up in the Scandinavian countries. Did you do any fishing up there? Um, as a longtime steelheader, and there's a lot more steelheading in my life still to come, but um, one of those dreams was always to catch these fish. Bless you. Would always be to catch these fish coming from an ocean setting as opposed to from the lake, trout or salmon. You see. I don't know if you guys watch any of this stuff, but I watch a lot of stuff from down that Tres Amigos outfitters. They're down in South America, Patagonia, and fishing those rivers, and they're fishing sea run um, king salmon, browns, some trout down in those rivers that don't see anybody. I mean, if there's 100 guys that fish those rivers a year, but like Norway and even up in the Kamchatka Peninsula, up in Russia and up that way, um, some of those coastal rivers have salmon runs, have Kamchatka is steelhead coming from the Bering, Baltic, something sea. Um, certainly Finland would be, and Norway would be in the North Atlantic. That's pretty. No fishing. The natives whaled. Small island on the Arctic Circle. Wow, man. Uncle Sam might be a lot of things, but boy, he is a hell of a tour guide. I know I know guys. I was stateside my whole enlistment, and I only did one enlistment. Um, but a lot of my buddies had been to Germany and all those places, man. And when are you ever going to get a chance to go back there, especially in the world we live in now? I said to Courtney the other day, I'd love to. It's really a dream of mine to go to Europe and see some of the history in the old places and the castles and shit like that. That stuff fascinates me, but I don't know. I don't know if I trust the world and being an American at large. Quite honestly, and like I said, there's a lot of places I'd like to go see. Not that anybody's going to steal me, but in a lot of places in the world we're looked at as an easy mark. And I don't know. I don't like to think like that. I'm not a homebody, but I've always thought about going over to something like that. But I would definitely. Doesn't matter where I go, um, and I'll go anywhere. But there's got to be fishing somewhere. That's just the. That's just the. I'm not going someplace if there's no fishing whatsoever. That just seems silly. Jim G, what's up, everybody? Yeah, Kevin Stone, best years of my life, been all over the world. I know. And when else would normal kids have a chance to do that? And listen, even just my time stateside, my buddies are still my buddies all these years later. We all have a Facebook group that we connect with, all of us, and there's always more guys that kind of people find along the way, and took years for me to find these guys. And I've even been able to meet up with a couple of them, when we're passing through, like areas. Those kind of relationships last a lifetime. Lawrence Melnick, Mark Webb, watching on the car ride home. What's up, Scott Tagata? Yeah, so there's no updates, although I can tell you that we started trying to get these bands and the music schedule finalized today. That's pretty exciting too. I hope you guys are ready for a party. I don't know how else to say that. I hope you guys are ready for a fun time. Everybody that doesn't want to have fun, that's fine. Don't join us. But boy, if you want to have fun, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. And we are preparing for an event. Ticket sales have been brisk already, and I mean, we've sold, I don't know the exact number, hundreds already, and it's really just been through me talking and through Facebook so far. Some emails are going out. We're getting them out in groups, and that email's going out to former contestants in the Derby. And we want everybody to come back. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. We're working damn near around the clock at this point, and we got 2 months to go. And there's a lot, and we have so many exciting things we're going to announce. Like I say, but I looked at this schedule that they sent me today of time slots for bands, and this is gonna be listen, even if you're not a fisherman, there's going to be a lot of non-fishermen that are coming for the festival. It's not just going to be for fish heads, which is awesome. It's yep. So today was kind of an easy day. We went to the RV show and looked around. The only problem with the RV show is, so my neighbor a couple years ago was off in Europe on vacation, of all places, and we just talked about that. And he has one of those conversion van Winnebago conversions. It's a Travato, and he says, "I'm going to be gone for a couple months. If you and Courtney want to use it, here's the keys." He goes, "Do whatever," And so, but we couldn't wait. Off we went. Boom, we went to New Jersey, all the way up the Eastern Seaboard. Spent a couple days up in Cape Cod. You live right out of it. Anywhere you stop, you're self-contained. And we kind of go to the RV show looking for those kind of units, but there's not many at any of these shows that are ever in Syracuse. And all the ones they have are the same pull behinds, and they're all pretty much the same, a few different configurations. We saw 2 park models there that Terry Wicks, if you're watching this, like, the first thing I thought of is get a spot in one of the parks up there in Cape Vincent on the St. Lawrence, tow that thing right up there and plop it down. And man, it was gorgeous. And it's funny. It wasn't so crazy priced. I'm a contractor. I wouldn't be able to stick build and finish something that was that size for, I think it was like 60 grand, 55, 60 grand. So we didn't stay there long, but Sean Kennedy asked the question, looking at bands Friday and Saturday. Actually, the schedule I just got had bands Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right before the awards ceremony. Um, Listen, there's like I say, we this is way bigger than just me, my friends. Um, I saw that schedule and I'm like, this is cool. Like this is cool. This is cool. We're gonna have fun. I just I want to build the perfect argument. Okay. I want to build an irrefutable argument. And the argument I'm going to pose to you, and the question is, do you want to have fun? And I'm going to show the option that is the most fun. And that's what we're shooting for. That's the goal. What can we do that's the most fun, you know, for our whole area, for all of us? Like I want this to be what kicks off the fishing year, open water fishing year every season around here, you know, and walleye guys, trolling guys up on like Lake Ontario and stuff, bass guys. There's no conflicts. There's nothing else going on that weekend. You know, there's no other derbies or whatever. I guess you could have a paper derby with the guys in your bass club, or you could come out and fish against a whole lot of people for a big fish bite and 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 try your luck, you know, and have the chance to win and be a part of a lot of great prizes and have a huge fun time. Um, how would you argue that? No, Matt, I hear what you're saying, but I don't want to have fun. I don't want to have fun, and you're not going to make me. All right, all right. I'm not going to force you to have fun. This is not a man. They in the military they used to make us have mandatory fun days during basic, and I think they took us once to watch the rodeo or something. I was from upstate New York. I was in Oklahoma. What the hell did I know about rodeo? You know, but that's not what this is. This isn't mandatory fun. If you don't want to have fun, you're more than welcome to sit on the sideline just like this, and you don't have to have fun ever. But I want to make the argument that what we're going to do is so much fun, you're not going to want to miss it. No matter what you thought going into it, you're not going to want to miss it. That's my goal. That is my goal. And I think that's just that simple. That's my goal. These next 2 months are going to be fun. They're going to be a lot of fun. And just speaking for myself, I can tell you already, I can't think of any time in my life where the build up to opening weekend will have been any bigger. I mean, this is going to be a lot of fun. We got a lot of stuff to do in the next 2 months. So get busy. Let's go. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I go to the website on my phone and I can't get the app. Well, Jeff, I've had a couple people say that. I've heard a couple different remedies. First thing I did was X out of everything and restart my phone, and then go back into my web browser on my phone, physically type in the address, and when the website pops up, then within a second, that little app deal should pop up and say, do you want what's it called? Spaces. Do you want the Spaces app? And you say yes, and it walks you through a couple things, and before you know it, and don't be intimidated by it. I yell at computers and phones just like everybody else does. I'm not the most computer tech savvy guy in the world, but I've learned enough in the last 4 years to do okay. Don't get frustrated. We'll figure it out. This coming Saturday, is today Saturday? Mm-hmm. A week from today, I'm going to be at the Alosta meeting with Mike Urema and Brian Hammond. Not meeting, it's an event. They're doing it's like a swap meet kind of sale, I believe. And we're going to be there. I'm sure Courtney will be with me. We'll have our laptop with us. And if you're having issues getting on, we'll do a little meet and greet there. But you can come up and Courtney or I can walk you right through it. We'll do it on our laptop with your credit card information right there, and we can get you registered. Send your tickets we'll send your ticket right to you at that point electronically. That meetup is that next Saturday at the Brewerton Fire Hall, and that's Elosta, Eastern Lake Ontario Salmon and Trout Association. So, and we have time, guys. We have time. Now, I already had a call today, 2 calls today from people that want to donate stuff for these raffles based on having your ticket already, your ticket number. And the first giveaway is going to be next Saturday morning. That's going to be the first one so far. The first week's of more like 10 days, but after that, it goes every week. So after, not today, next Saturday, we have giveaways. So once you buy your ticket, you're entered in the giveaway by your ticket number. And then we're going to pull one name every week, and they're going to get some cool prize. And the only way you can get in those prize drawings is to buy your Derby ticket. So I've already had 2 companies reach out to me and say, hey, we got some cool stuff we want to give you for those prizes. So we're going to start filling up, every week. We got some real cool stuff, but you got to get your ticket to get in. Got to get your ticket. I forgot where I was.
Somebody's asking, where's the public going to be able to park?
We are working on parking. That is all handled. It'll be off-site, but it's all handled. There will be, it's funny. I was thinking today about setting up and what that setup's going to be like, and and getting that week leading up to it, because I think opening day is Monday. The first is Monday, I think. So the season will be open. The weather will be beautiful. Spring's here that time of year, and we're going to be setting up for a big event. You're going to see people in town. You're going to see guys come in early and fish 3-4 days before the Derby to see if they find where the fish are, and it's going to be game on. It's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, so Don Terry says I got the app easily when I went back in. Jeff Wooden and also Scott Duranda said need to clear your browser history, which I've heard someone else say that today. And listen, everybody, we're all working through some bugs. Our web developer is tireless, and we have, we just keep right on moving. We've got things that we're fixing. We got things that we're adding. Here pretty soon, I would think we'll have the names of the music, names of the bands who are going to be playing pretty soon to announce. So we got a lot of stuff. We're still waiting to get things finalized for the tagged fish. Yeah, Jim, I said earlier, I think there's a couple. I think we've sold a couple hundred already in 2 days. And as I was telling everybody earlier, that's before we've even started advertising, quite honestly. That's really just been from me talking here on our videos and sharing our videos, and you guys and me sharing, the tickets are on sale on Facebook. That's been it so far. And it's been great, but we haven't even started yet. We're still trying to, those train wheels gotta get a grip. They gotta get a grip, and everything's got to get moving in the same direction first before we can put the coal to her. But we're coming. No problem. That's why I say, you never know who's coming and going on here. I try to talk all the way through, but what's the biggest thing for you guys that you're looking forward to? You know, like have you already started? I know a lot of people are already starting to make like physical plans with who you're going with and where and I love those kind of conversations, man. You know, please feel free. I said, what are you guys looking forward to the most? Look what Rumble Seat says.
No, he means pierogi.
He's trying to make time with my girl.
So
Yeah.
he can get pierogi.
Yeah. He's trying to get you in the Rumble Seat. That's what he's trying to do. He's like, oh, come here, little girl. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, Sean, your book. That's awesome. Listen, Sean, too, we have to get the captains, the Charter Cup. We got to get the captains registered for their free listing on the webpage because that's going to be up. And there's a lot of people that even if they can't get a trip for opening day, there's a lot of guys that are going to still see. And when they see how many guys are doing it, some people they might already know, but it's going to be there for everybody to get, to see how many really great charters there are on an Idle Lake. But not only that, like this little side pot deal for the Charter Cup, that's the highest placing fish registered by a customer that's on a charter boat that weekend. And so that'll be any of these side pots that we're going to do. And I think there'll be a few. Somebody asked me about, could we do a kayak division one? Sure. We can do a side pot right through the website. It'll be 100% payback on something like that. And, you would see it right there. You could do a side pot easily for something like that. Something fun and have an actual trophy that the charter captain that his client wins it that year. He keeps it for the year, and then the next year, the next guy wins it, and it gets passed on, and names get engraved on it. That's how you build traditions. That's how you build things that last. That's how we all make memories, and that's why we'll want to do it year after year. You look forward to things. I love that. In all my life as an outdoorsman, and I know you guys are the same way. Opening day of deer season. What's more iconic than going to hunting camp with all the guys, whether it's family and friends or buddies or when you're young or old or anywhere in between? Ben, you looked forward to going with the guys, and that doesn't have to be just the guys. I don't mean to say that. But you're going and all doing something together. It's a common thing. Why wouldn't you look forward to that? It's like a holiday. And that's really what I want this to feel like, that everybody looks forward to it. And up here, you come out of that long, cold winter, and in some winters it's not long and cold, but it's still not spring or fall, And then here comes the spring derby, and everybody's going to do it because it's fun, and it's a great time. That's what we're going for. And that's what I'm wrapping this whole event in. And everything I do is based on me thinking, what's the most fun? What's the most fun for everybody? All of my business partners, what's the most beneficial for all of us? How can we all benefit and have a great time and give our customers an incredible memory every year? That's what I want to do. Fireworks. I love fireworks. We're not going to do them this year, but that doesn't mean it'll never happen. I love fireworks. I'll go watch fireworks anytime all summer long. Sean says he has Saturday afternoon open. I'll bet you that'll fit. I'm telling you, Sean, if you help me get the word out to the other charters that work out here, I would bet you every charter will be booked if they want to be for this derby by the time the derby time arrives. I guarantee it. People are going to want to do it that either don't normally or don't have the stuff, and to jump on a charter boat is when you break it down per person, it's a pretty inexpensive way to go and have everything be covered and have every expectation. There's no guarantees, but have every expectation that the professional you're with is going to maximize your chances as best he can. And all you got to do is show up and bring what you want for lunch, you know? So this will work for all of my charter friends. I promise you. Sean, spread the word. You know, my friend. That's what I mean about giving my customer a full service stop and shop website, event, derby, the whole 9 yards. You know, we want to give you all the information you need to come and join us and have fun and make it easy. I want to make it easy for the customers to come and have fun. It's not Scott Tagata says, Sean, Urema is always good for a side bet. I know he's already talking Calcutta. I know that. I know he already said it to me. So, but that stuff is fun. That stuff is fun, and that's what it's meant to be. It's fun. Scott Tagata says it's not just a fishing, but to be able to enjoy the fest with the people that don't fish, so everyone in our families can enjoy this event. Yeah, and the outdoor sports show on the festival grounds isn't just going to be fish and tackle stuff and boats and it's going to be those things, but you're going to have stuff for the kids and for your wife and so everybody enjoys themselves together at the same place, but able to enjoy different things. That's pretty cool. You know, we're building this to be something that we want to go to. That's going to make for a great weekend. Can the fishermen over the weekend upload pictures on your site during the Derby? I hope so. That is one of our things that we're working on. And I'm hoping that'll be the case. At the very least, we should by that point also have a Facebook page that will be embedded that like any Facebook page, you can post pictures to it. So that's in the works. We're talking about those things. We're at 27, 28 minutes. I got to get out fishing, guys. I don't know. I'm getting a little stir crazy in between here. Tomorrow's Sunday morning. I don't know. Maybe we'll go for a ride tomorrow morning somewhere and go wet a line and do a live from somewhere live. Even if I just go cast somewhere, I don't really care. I just got to go do something somewhere. But listen, anybody's got anything else? Any questions, any comments? You guys can reach me on multiple different platforms now, almost round the clock. I'll help what I can. I answer everybody that I possibly can every day. And I have other people that are helping now as well. And we're also as a community, you know, I know that some of you guys are reiterating things that I've said. When in doubt, this is the last thing I'll say before we say goodnight. When in doubt, if it does not come from me, it's a rumor. Okay? Remember that. If you don't hear it from me or you don't see it posted on one of our official sites, because I know there's scam t-shirts, sites out there already and got whatever, don't report it. You know, everything that I know that I've seen and that people have sent me have been reported to groups. It's just scammers, you know, merchandise, anything like that. When the time comes, you'll hear it from me and you will only be able to buy it on the website. So that's how you're going to know. Yes, we will have merchandise. We'll have logo, hoodies. And I just started a design with ITZ within the zone for sublimated printed shirts as well. That he sent me a preliminary design that was incredible. So, we'll have a full complement of that stuff. Certainly by the time of the Derby. I don't know if we'll be able to pre-sell it yet or not. We'll see. All of that stuff will be announced. All right, guys. It's Saturday night. Love you. Have a great evening, and I'll see everybody tomorrow. I'll let you know as best I can before I go. Give everybody time, see what you're doing for your Sunday morning. So, all right, I'm out of here. Keep your tip up. Thank you.